Okay.
Why does your hair look so red?
I have no idea. I didn't dye it. I'm dyeing my hair pink on Friday. So I have no idea. Oh, I found my first gray hair this week. And yeah, made me pretty sad. So I
Kick in the
said,
bucket.
I know, apparently. So I said, you know what? No gray hairs. I'm dyeing my hair pink.
Classic.
Classic. I was gonna say, how's your week been? But man, it's been a crazy reality week this week.
Dude, things are coming at us left and right, left and right.
Left
West
and
and
right.
north, you could say. Wait, west and
East.
east.
In my head, I go north, like North Kardashian?
West and east.
Or is it Northwest? Not Kardashian. Sorry, I was thinking
Northwest.
about no, it's Northwest. Okay. Yeah, should we dive right in?
Let's dive.
Okay, let's just start off with the crazy statement that came out today. Okay, so West and Amanda have officially put a statement out together saying, oopsies, we got caught by cameras. We actually are kind of together, but not really. We're not really sure. We're trying to figure out our feelings. And thank you guys so much for letting us navigate this together.
Yeah, it was weird, and I don't believe it for a second. I'm
There's no
sorry.
ownership in it. And they said, oh, we know that this will hurt people, but there was no ownership in anything. So
No.
when these rumors started coming out a month ago, I did not believe it. I, in my heart, was like, there's no way Amanda could do this to Sierra. No way.
No, same. And I was also like, Wes cares about his public image way too much
Hmm.
to get caught up in another relationship on Summer House.
And Amanda has had multiple interviews in since the beginning of Summer House where people have asked, would you date a Summer House cast member? And she's denied it every time and just been like, no, I would never
Hmm.
date a cast member again. So yeah, I didn't believe it. And then about last week, I started being like, it was, you know what, the thing that really, I was like, okay, it has to be real, was Lindsay's post with Sierra. And then a
Hmm.
comment was like, oh, you must be Team Lindsay or Team Sierra. And Lindsay liked it.
Hmm.
And then I was like, okay. And then when KJ and Carl added to it, then
Yeah.
I was like, okay, something has to be up now.
When I watched his Wes's Watch What Happens Live interview, I was like, oh, his answer was sus. Because I think that otherwise you would have been like, no, no, of course I'm not hooking up with her. Or like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, no, she's just one of my really good friends. Like he was so beat around the bush answer. It was like, oh, okay,
Hmm.
well, there's something fishy going on there.
Something fishy. Supposedly the reunion films April 15th. So I think it's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
I'm super curious about the timeline of when they started hooking up because now, of course, we're all dissecting this past episode where Wes was comforting Amanda, and when we were really trying to dissect it, they are very touchy feely. And then Kyle being like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, you guys have hung out way more than I've seen her all summer," and this was August of last year,
Yeah, he says to Wes, you've seen her more in the last 6 months than I have.
so that
And
just feels fishy.
Wes only posts himself on his own TikTok. But yet, who's the only other person he's posted on his own TikTok? Amanda. He has a post with Amanda in last December. Fishy.
Yeah,
They're
I don't
always
believe the
sitting like
timeline.
extremely close, like arms touching close. I do think that they were fooling around before her and Kyle separated.
I
And
think
I
so
think that they
too.
were together during the summer.
Or at least like crossing boundaries, like maybe had not kissed,
Hmm.
or something
Like
or further.
emotionally, at
But
least.
like we're definitely crossing the boundary and I don't think Kyle knew all of it.
Definitely had feelings. Also, that was weird too, this last episode where, or was it this last episode, or was it a preview? I think it was this last episode where Mia to Sierra was like, I don't know, I think Wes is in love with you, Sierra. And then Amanda was like, I don't know, I think it would take a lot for Wes to like get back into your life, right, Sierra? And it seemed like
Hmm.
Amanda was very much trying to like push Sierra away from the idea.
But then in the spin the bottle, Amanda was the one being like, Wes and Sierra, Wes and Sierra. So My mind is thinking, yeah, Amanda is liking Wes, but they're using Sierra now as a decoy, and I
I
don't like
know.
that. That is going to make me so
And
mad if we hear this.
when you start to draw similarities between this and Scandival, it gets really weird. Like even people have been drawing the similarities between Raquel asking Ariana about her and Tom's sex life. And then Wes was really the one to pry Kyle about their sex life. When Kyle was just bringing up them smoking weed, or
Mm-hmm.
Amanda smoking weed, Wes was the one who pried about the sex life, how it was
Yeah.
affecting their sex life. And then he did seem awfully relieved when Kyle said that they like never have sex.
Yeah, I feel like they were using people as decoys, even the Ben stuff
Yeah.
a bit, and Jesse into
Yes.
Sierra. I think they were trying to get the heat off of them, maybe.
Yeah, it's honestly really sus. And like the because like I was just paying attention to Amanda and Ben early episodes. But then I'm not gonna lie, I did go back
I'm gonna do it this week.
and I watched early episodes. I watched this whole season over again. And I was like, I don't know. Maybe I'm looking into it now because I'm like seeing it from a different perspective. But I was
Hmm.
like, I don't know. There was some sus, and especially this last episode, I was like, it's weird. And it just also annoys me. It's like, can we never have a guy stick up for a girl that's his friend without him wanting to fuck
Sleep
her?
with her. Hmm.
It's just annoys how we were all being like, oh my God, Wes. Like, we were all rooting for him, all on his side, being like, oh my gosh, like, what a great friend. What a good guy. Like, sticking up to Kyle. Like, he really needed to, like, what Amanda needed somebody like that in her corner.
Hmm.
And then it was just ulterior motives. It's just gross. And then
Or that he
Amanda
has
even
more
like,
feelings for her. But like, would he have
yes.
done that for any
Would he have done that for another
girl
girl?
in the
No.
house? No. You know, a man that I think will step up for a friend, for their friend right now? KJ. I
Oh
feel like at
yeah.
the reunion, he is going to be just as, not as just as pissed as Sierra, but he is going to be mad.
Well, that's what I'm so curious about because now I'm like thinking back to Watch What Happens Live interviews with all of them. I don't know, maybe I'm looking into things, but I'm like wondering if certain people like knew little things or like were like there was like little rumblings around because even when like the rumors first came out when Kyle was asked about it a while ago on Watch What Happens Live, he like he was like, I don't believe the rumors are true, but if they are true, they're gonna have to deal with Sierra a lot more than they're gonna have to deal with me.
Hmm.
Which like is true, but also you would think that I don't know, it just doesn't seem like in Kyle's character to be like shrugging it off kind
Hmm.
of thing. So I thought that was
Unless
weird.
he's healing from the divorce or something. Maybe he's just found,
Maybe.
maybe
Well,
he's
he's
gone to
probably
one
like
of
he's
Sierra's
probably
Costa Rica trips, really
yeah,
centered
yeah.
himself,
I'm
and
like, yes, he was the problem in a lot of their marriage, but he probably is like, okay, yeah, maybe I wasn't the entire problem.
well, I
Maybe I'm
do
not
think,
like unlovable like he's
yeah,
kind of branded to be.
and she was checked out of this season.
Yes.
You know, all of us watching were like, okay, were they separated and they're just doing it for TV? But now I'm thinking, no, she's checked out because she's been either fully cheating with Wes or emotionally cheating with Wes, which is why she's
Yes.
fully checked out emotionally with
Yeah,
Kyle.
it's like would she have ever left Kyle if her and Wes didn't have a little something going on? I don't know. It's just weird. And then KJ was on Watch What Happens Live, and he was asked about Wes and Sierra, asking like, "Oh, do you think that Wes and Sierra could be a thing or something like that?" And KJ was like, "I don't know. I think Wes has a lot of growing up to do." And he kind of smirked about it and seemed kind of disappointed in Wes. So I
So
wonder if
he
he
might
had a little
know.
rumblings. And then when Lindsay was asked about it as well, he she was asked, do you think Jesse or Wes is a better person for Sierra? And she said neither. And at that time, people were still very much like rooting for Wes and Sierra.
So
So people like it's like
interesting.
maybe there were rumblings or like a little something that like it's just I
Mm,
don't know.
I really
The
don't know
timelines of it
anything.
all just seem very, very weird.
Yeah, because then Wes and Sierra were at the Super Bowl together, but with a group. So then I don't really know. I
Yeah,
don't know. I guess we'll know more at the reunion, but shit's about to go down.
and honestly, if I was Sierra, I don't even think I would go. I'd be like,
Oh, I'd
I'm
be
kind of over it
pissed.
all.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I think everybody said like I don't think any of us want her to be exploited the way that Ariana was exploited during Scandal.
No.
Like I want her to get her like her point across and be able to like look them in the eye and be like, you guys suck. And I think Bravo cares about Sierra way too much to let that happen, but I don't want it to like turn into anything, just
Yeah.
nasty.
Amanda and Wes, you messed with the wrong girl because all of I've never met a Bravo fan. that is like meh. I'm like meh about Sierra. Everybody is ride or die for Sierra.
Plus, I'm also like, you guys are so dumb. Like, do you guys think through your actions at all before you do them? Because not only is like the situation without it even being Sierra bad, but also it being Sierra makes it 10 times worse, and you guys
Hmm.
just ruined your careers.
No, that's what makes
Like,
me so mad. Amanda was about to get so many opportunities. Her
literally,
career was about to skyrocket. And
yes,
now she completely ended it. And she didn't even
yes,
give herself any time to figure things out for herself. No, it makes me she's so mad that she
so
ruined her career
mad.
this way for
No, literally,
Wes.
she just had a collab that was supposed to be released today with Edie Parker, which is like a huge weed brand, like weed accessories,
Hmm.
and it's been like building up. She's been posting about it, and everybody has been like, "Oh my God, this is gonna be so cool!" Because they make really sick stuff. Like they're a really, really cool brand. They work with a lot of really, really cool people. I have been
Hmm.
like, "Yeah, this is gonna be freaking awesome!" And literally it's supposed to be dropping today, and they switched the model out for it. Dropped all the stuff with her, switched the model out for it, and have put multiple
Oh
like memes up on their page
my
being like
God.
when you just like hit a joint or whatever, and then the statement comes out and like making memes about it, being like, but I
Yeah,
mean,
she ruined her career. And it actually pisses
yes,
me off because we all of us saw it, just how Sierra's giving good advice. Sierra said last season, 2 seasons ago, last season, I don't, 2 seasons ago, 2 seasons ago, I don't remember, when she
two
said,
seasons ago.
no, what did she say again? Oh, I wish, no, she said, oh
You
no,
know,
Paige maybe said this. I wish you would view yourself the way that we view you. And I think all of the fans were like, yes, Amanda, you will thrive without Kyle by your side.
that's what's annoying is like we have been waiting 10 seasons for this. 10 seasons to see the real Amanda. And then we don't even see it. And then the part that we do see, we're like, oh, actually, you suck. Actually,
Yeah.
you're a horrible person.
It
Like,
actually makes me so
actually,
mad because when we first were speculating, I was not trying to believe it. But then I was thinking, well, we haven't seen Amanda single ever. So is she the type of girl to, yeah, backstab her friends?
and I guess
We
she
don't know.
is.
But apparently she is.
And that's the thing. It's not even backstabbing and that's horrible in itself, backstabbing your friends. But it's also, yes, first of all, like we said, just ruining your careers, which also I'm surprised by with Wes too, because Wes is so like public perception based. Like he spent the
Hmm.
last 2 summers trying to be so good in the public eye, and then all of a sudden is like throwing it away.
Yeah.
Makes no sense to me for a relationship that is so new. He has trouble committing. It's like, is this relationship even gonna go
She
anywhere?
just
Like,
got divorced. Not even legally divorced yet.
yes, like it
Yeah.
seems like that's like, you're throwing a lot away for
For,
something probably very small. Like
yeah.
probably not gonna last.
You know what? If you really want to keep things, you know what those two need to do? Those two need to read Heated Rivalry. Shane and Ilya were secrets, like a secret relationship for 10 years. They shouldn't have been. I'm glad they're not anymore. But you know what? They both need to read Heated Rivalry, Wes and Amanda, and learn how to have a secret relationship. If they
That's what I'm
really
like.
wanted to see it keep going and be like,
You guys
okay,
didn't even
now I'll be in it
try.
long term. No,
Yeah,
they
like
didn't try. So they're just
if
throwing it away for a possible fling. I know they're best friends, but
exactly.
like still, you have no idea if it's going to work out or not. And they just ruin their careers for what? What? Like, I literally don't get it.
That's what I don't get. It's like there's just nothing behind it that can make me see the point of this. Like you guys are not going to be star-crossed lovers. You're not going to be like happily ever after. I don't see where your guys' lives are going to be aligning. Maybe they do. Like maybe you guys do end up happily after ever after, but like you guys could have waited longer, a little longer, and like worked it out more in a respectful way if that was going to be the case. Like
Mhm.
they just also handled it in the most disrespectful way to be like sneaking around, but still out in public, like making out in LA. I'm sorry, you're going to be getting caught, you dummies. Like, what do
Mhm.
you think? And then like so soon after your divorce, like I don't know, it's also messy. But it's
It's
like, yeah,
so messy.
they didn't even just mess up their friendship. They didn't even just mess up their own careers. They also messed up in this entire show,
I
this
know.
entire spin-off. Like it's making both Summer House and what is it, In the City?
Mhm.
Both of those shows, it's like, how are those really gonna work
And
now?
why I want love in the city was I was excited. Well, Sierra had never really confirmed yet, but I was excited to see Amanda, Sierra, and Lindsay. I
Yes.
didn't give a shit. I mean, I love Carl, but I didn't give a shit about Carl and Kyle. They're just there. They're
which I
there to
feel
come on
like
our screen every little bit. I am there for the girl trio,
yes, and I feel
possibly
like
more because of like I don't know if Mia or Bailey or Levi are joining her or anything, but I just wanted the three of them. And Kai or Sierra and Amanda are so close this season that I just don't know how you could rewatch. I honestly hope Amanda before the reunion rewatches and really sees how amazing a friend she is to Amanda.
I
And I
agree.
hope it makes Amanda feel like shit because it should.
And if she tries to say it's like just a TV friendship or something,
Mm-mm.
no. Like you've cried to see. I mean, you've Sierra's been there for you. She hasn't really cried to her, but like you've been there for Sierra. Sierra's been there for you. You literally watched Sierra cry at the reunion about this boy. I
She's
don't really
cried in
care.
confessionals this year. Like she
Yeah.
cares. And Amanda knows she cares.
Yeah, so I don't really want to hear about it at all if she tries to make some stupid excuse or if she tries to make some
Yes.
stupid excuse about how Kyle made her feel like she wasn't worthy for anybody else or whatever. Like there is literally no excuse to be doing this
Mm-mm. And we
to
had the
Sierra.
best this year. I'm just so sad because this year, how many times have we said it? Wow, this cast are truly friends. I love the camaraderie this season. There's no animosity, maybe to Carl and Lindsay, but honestly, they're funny this
Yeah,
season,
not
like trying to
even.
interact with each other. Nobody doesn't not like each other.
Yeah,
And so it
it's
pisses
been
me
so
off that they
fun.
ruined it.
I just can't believe it. I've just
I
been in
just
shock all day.
Yeah, no, same. And then there's people saying it's a PR stunt. I just really don't believe it's a PR stunt because of how much it would ruin Amanda and Wes's
No, and like
careers.
even there's no way Edie Parker would drop Amanda if it was a PR stunt.
Yeah, because
Like
then
the
her
fact that
PR
it's
team would
going
have
to
told them.
other,
Yeah,
yeah, there's no way. No, I just can't believe it. Even I went out with
I
my
can't
mom
believe it
today
either.
with mom, and I just like kept talking about it. She was like, "Wow, you're really wrapped up in this." I was like, I just can't
Yeah,
stop thinking about it.
it's all over all of my social media, all my friends, my two friends that watch reality. It's all we've been talking about.
Well, also
I
it's
even
like
was talking about it with my boyfriend today, and he too was like, timelines seem a little sus. And I was like, they
dude.
do.
Also, I'm like, it took Kyle and Amanda less days. It took them 3 days to announce their divorce. Like they talked about, it, they said they it took them like they tested for like 3 days and then they announced their divorce.
Oh yeah.
It took Amanda and Wes longer to put this statement
Put a
out than
statement
it
out
took.
being like, we don't
Yeah.
know what we are, but just
And
give us
like,
time and we'll let you know soon.
think about that. She put a statement out like 2 months ago with her husband, and then 2 months later puts another statement out with another man. Like,
And a castmate of all people. I wouldn't even
yes.
care if it was another dude
No.
because we all thought it was that one guy that had showed up, but then they were just using
Yeah.
him as a decoy too. They were using everybody as decoys.
And that's what I'm thinking. Like that like when she posted that uh Instagram of like her touching that man's hand,
hmm
now knowing so that was West.
I don't know.
If that was West, then you're just disrespectful at that. I mean, she is
Yeah.
disrespectful, but like that's blatantly just disrespectful. That's
hmm
wanting people to. What the heck?
Are
Did
you
you hear
okay?
that?
No.
I think it was a cat jumped on my window, but a big bang on my window.
An outside cat?
I think it was one of my cats.
Oh.
I hope. Scary. Anyway, what was I saying?
Oh, the
Oh,
disrespectful if they were on Instagram posting
that
that.
is just wanting speculation. To post a video, if it was Wes's hand, you're wanting speculation at that point. And
hmm
you can't come out here and be like, hmm, we notice people are speculating recently, so I guess we have to
No,
speak up.
that's why their
No.
statement actually pissed me off so much because it was, like you said, so anticlimactic. And then, yeah, it didn't take ownership, wasn't like, it wasn't even saying, like, we know we've hurt people in this process. It was like, we may have hurt some people, or we know we maybe will have to hurt some people. Like, it was so
It's
wishy
like
washy.
we didn't want to hurt
Yeah.
anybody, but
And I'm like, no, just say, we
no.
know we have hurt people in this process. That whole statement was so meh,
So
our
meh.
bad.
I know. And it's also like it's been first of all, like a month of speculation, a week of like heavy speculation. And then you're gonna put out that stupid ass little statement. Dumb.
Dumb.
Dumb. Also, I'm like, you're literally dating a 10-year younger version of your ex-husband
No,
without the
actually.
anger management issues. Like
No, 100%.
just as social, just as scared of commitment, just as much loves to drink, looks the similar. She loves the strawberry blonde man, loves a short man, loves like the goofy kind of like
Mm-hmm.
I don't. I'm just like, and I would not be surprised if in 10 years Wes is the DJ.
No, 100%. If he's one person, yeah, no, if he came out saying, "Hey guys, I'm a DJ," I would say this is on brand for you. I could
Yes,
see Jesse opening up for you singing and then West DJ. Honestly,
literally.
give us 10 years, this is going to be them.
Yes. And Amanda's gonna be with Wes then, and then it's gonna be,
You're
oh,
still a wife of a DJ.
I just can't
Just
handle
so
it.
disappointed in both of them because West, too, he was getting a good edit and
Yes.
his career was also getting better.
Exactly. That's what I'm like, both of your opportunities are gonna, and like, did you guys learn nothing from Scandival? Like, Tom Sandoval is still recovering from
Yeah.
Scandival. Raquel is still recovering from that. It's
I mean,
still
she's
talked
totally
about.
off like everything. I mean, yeah, she has her
Yes.
Instagram, but she barely posts.
Yeah. It's like that is still so talked about, and I honestly think in a way this is worse.
Yeah. Well, yeah, well, I don't know. I don't know if it's worse, but
I don't know either,
mainly
really,
because
but
I,
just with the like Kyle also being part of it, it's like it's not it's like I don't know, there's just so many couples and like
hmm
friendships involved, I guess. And it's more like it's happened before in Bravo. Like, did you not learn from that?
yeah,
And like we saw Vanderpump Rules completely go downhill after that. And if Summer House now goes downhill, it's gonna be so freaking annoying.
so annoying. I'm gonna be so mad at those two.
I know, because it's like I think that's most people's comfort
hmm
reality TV show.
And I'm just so mad for Sierra.
I know. And yet that's my thing. It's like to Sierra, who
She's,
like has been guarding herself so like openly being like, I want to guard myself not to get hurt. And then what? Not only does this stupid little boy hurt you, but then your girl who calls herself your friend also hurts you
hmm
while like watching you cry.
God, we need Paige back this season
I
because
know.
Paige would rip
I
her
want
apart.
Paige to come to the reunion so bad because also
I
like,
need to know what all their group chat is
oh,
because I don't know.
I can't believe it. And now Paige probably is not friends with Amanda anymore. Like,
I would love to be CC'd on that whole
oh
group
yeah.
chain, but
You've ruined even more than just like your friendship with Sierra. You've ruined your friendship with like Lindsay, Paige, all Summer House people.
yeah, good for you, Amanda. What, you have the guys now?
West.
Wes, you and Jesse? Oh,
Yeah, and even
fun.
Jesse. I can't imagine that. I don't know. I feel like
No,
would
Jesse and Wes are Tom and Tom.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I feel like this season they give me vibes that they don't like each other.
Mm. Amanda has lost every girl on the show right now.
Yeah. And
And
like her and Kyle had like a fairly amicable divorce.
hmm
Separation. Like I feel like they were handling it the best that they possibly could. Now I'd be surprised if they stay amicable, like
we'll
especially if it comes out that
see.
she was cheating.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
'Cause
Which it could
that's
at the reunion. Because I think Andy will
nuts.
be asking the questions. I'm going to need a 4-part reunion. Not just two, not
Literally.
just three, 4. I don't even know what else to say about this episode because honestly, this news has taken over all of it that I don't even want to speak about this episode other than the Wes and Amanda stuff because I'm just like, I don't even remember anymore
Dude, same. It's
after all
also
this.
making me kind of like bummed out because it's just like I don't even tonight the episode comes out and like having it recorded,
hmm
and usually on Tuesdays I'm like, oh my God, I cannot wait to watch Summer House. And I feel like now it's kind of like ugh, it's not the same
I
because now I'm looking at it
know.
from the perspective of like,
And I'm
oh,
not excited being like, oh, maybe Wes and Sierra, even though I was like leaning
yeah.
more towards not them. But sorry, we've been talking about this for 30 minutes. So we probably should go on to the
Oh,
next part. What was I gonna say?
maybe Weston
Oh,
Sierra.
like I was like kind of into Wes and Sierra, but not really. But I was also just curious of where it would go and
Hmm.
everything. Okay, honestly though, this big fight that's about to happen is going to be very interesting to see where Wes is. So
Yes, it will. But now I just
anyway,
kind of
we
see it as
are
they're playing it.
Team Sierra. Wes and Amanda, we're very disappointed in you guys because you guys just your career is really taking a damper. And I'm not Team Kyle, but I do think he did some very bad things. Said some not like oh my God said some not nice things, but none of it justifies if there was any cheating, and honestly, none of it justifies sleeping with a friend of both of yours after a divorce.
Yeah.
That is just messy, 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 messy.
Especially so soon.
Mm-hmm.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. Should we go on to the next show?
Let's.
Let's. Okay, I just want to talk about Secret Lives of Mormon Wives for like 2 minutes because I didn't really watch that much more, so I don't have a lot to say. But Connor and Whitney put a little TikTok out there that's insinuating they are getting a spinoff,
Hey!
which I am pumped for. Here's my little rant that I wanted to do today about Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, specifically dad talk. I don't know how the rest of dad talk, minus Connor, keep Connor out, is not looking at Connor and Whitney's relationship and being like, oh, yeah, that's what we should be doing. Because look at how much success Connor has had in the past few months because of how much he is supporting Whitney. And all the fans are like, yes, we love to see a supportive couple. And now, yeah, am I watching Connor do magic tricks on my TikTok? Yes, I am. Because I love to see them both pursuing their passion. In a few years, when Connor is doing a show in Vegas, magic show, I'll be there. And you know who will also be there? Front row, Whitney. And she will be eating it up because he has been there for her the entire time too. Anyway, I just get sick of these other dad talk guys being like, well, she has so much and I just don't like know who I am. And so for that, I'm going to bring the woman down and make her feel like shit or make her feel like not a good enough mom or whatever. And I'm like, guys, look at Whitney and Connor. They are getting the success of a lifetime. The whole character arc of Whitney. I mean, she's thriving now. So it's just pissing me off with dad talk, the rest of dad talk being like, we're funnier. I don't get it. And always bringing the women down. I'm like, just look, if you are a supportive husband, your opportunities could be endless. I don't like how they think only one person in the couple can be successful or they all have to compete against each other. You don't. There's space for everybody. Be supportive. Anyway, that's my rant.
Agreed.
Okay, sorry. I was watching Connor do magic tricks and I was like, yeah, the rest of dad talk could learn from him doing magic tricks. Find your passion, but also be supportive of your wife and your kids and not think, oh, she's the woman. I should be making more money. She should be staying at home. No, be supportive. Anyway, it just really pisses me off.
Agreed.
Dad talk, minus
More
Connor.
like
The
bad
rest of you
talk.
guys delete your TikToks.
Agreed.
We don't want to see you until you start being very supportive husbands. Even you, Jacob, we're watching you
Very closely.
because you are supportive, but I've been hearing a little bit of maybe Jordan's mouth in your ear.
Jordan's ear in your ear.
No, more mouth in your ear.
You almost said ear in your
Yeah, yeah,
ear.
yeah. Jordan's mouth in your ear. We're hearing a little bit of
Or
talk that sounds very much of Jordan and Dakota sayings or what.
disgustingness.
Yeah. So we're watching you, Jacob. Instead, go watch Connor do magic tricks. Don't listen to Dakota and Jordan. That's my PSA to all dad
Because
talkers.
also, look where Jordan is now,
Yes.
and look where Dakota should be now.
And look at where Connors is about to get a spin-off
Exactly.
show. And I'll bet in a few years he's going to be in Vegas having a magic show.
Honestly. Well,
So
I wouldn't say Vegas, but I would say somewhere for
Salt
sure.
Lake City
Yes.
touring.
Yes,
I'll
he will be
go.
touring. Maybe Vegas.
Okay, that's my PSA to dad talkers. They're just really pissing me off right now as I'm watching. It just really makes me mad because they think they're so funny. Yeah, I can't handle it.
Agreed.
Next show, Southern Charm Reunion Part 2. We ended Southern Charm this season, unfortunately.
Thank
I was
God.
like, I could do another part reunion, even though it wasn't that good. It was basically just saying what was happening last
Oh my
episode.
God. I watched that and I was like, get on with it. Could not take it anymore.
Yeah,
Also, I cannot believe Charlie and Justin are dating.
dude.
Throw up central.
Yeah, how could you be with a guy that goes, I like girls' personalities?
Literally, and he's been on 4 reality TV shows in the past, but like really bad ones, like all the same ones that Harry Jowsey's been on.
No, actually.
There was this TikTok, this girl doesn't watch reality TV, but she was at a bar in Charleston and she was like, okay, I know these people are from reality TV because the bartender told me, and I'm gonna explain to you what they did. And
No.
it was literally a girl sitting at the bar, and the guy was massaging her, and she was like moaning in the bar, being like, oh, yeah, that's good. And then or no, she was massaging him, and he was being like, oh, yeah, that's good. And then
Ew.
he was like, let me crack your back for you. And then she got up and he cracked her back in the middle of the
Wait,
bar.
Jordan and Charlie?
Jordan and Charlie.
Like, were they the couple?
Is that his name? Justin.
Justin.
Justin and Charlie. Yes, Justin and Charlie, and that's who everybody in the comments was trying to figure out who it was. And
Ew.
then yeah, it was Justin and Charlie.
Yeah, I've kind of lost some respect for her with getting with Justin.
Yeah.
And
And
I think
in
it's a clout. It's for both of
oh
them to
my
be in
God,
multiple shows right now.
I think she's a clout chaser, and honestly, the way
Mm-hmm.
that Sally's been kind of saying, so I feel like Sally's been like kind of hinting towards that. I think
Mm-hmm.
that Sally said like at the reunion that she was the one that pointed out that he's on Southern Hospitality. I kind of got that. And then on that TikTok, the people in the comments were like, "This is totally giving Sally and Austin." And then Sally replied back like, "Ew, I would never."
That's actually funny.
Yeah, like, gross.
No, Sally's funny on TikTok because did you see her TikTok where after Austin called her a bar rat, she was like crawling around a bar? Kind of funny.
No,
And so like she
no,
knows how to make fun of herself, which I like.
that's funny. I did see with the bar rat thing. Who was it? Molly and Michaels from Southern Hospitality said that Austin also is always at the bar and he's always hitting on 20 somethings.
No, it actually
Yeah.
makes me so mad. It's such a double standard and the he basically slut shamed her and it really pissed
Yes.
me off.
Dude, like so
And he's not getting enough flack
openly.
for this. He's sliding right under the radar because there's Craig there, and he always kept deflecting towards Craig. But I
Hmm.
think the worst thing that happened out of the reunion was the way he treated Sally. Craig said some stupid shit, but nothing like that.
No,
And
Austin was
Whitner
disgusting.
needs to leave. I don't want him on next season. He just kept putting his 2 cents in and had nothing to add, and he needs to leave.
No, he's so smug. The way he
Mm-hmm.
like sits back and smirks after he says anything is disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like his attitude one bit. And I'm also
No.
like, you didn't literally have a single personal storyline, so you can't comment
No.
until you have actual like skin in the game or whatever that saying is,
And
you
he was
know?
only going after Craig. He wasn't going after
Yes.
anybody else. Where I was just like, dude, we get it. Craig's gonna say something, and you're gonna be the first guy that says something back. But you're not even a part of that storyline or a part of that
No.
friendship. And why do you hate Craig so much? I mean, like, I get it, he's a dick, but go after some other people in the cast too.
No,
If
I
you're
literally think
gonna,
he was just doing it because he wanted to jump on the bandwagon.
mm-hmm.
And then the Vanita stuff, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like Vanita very much.
This
She's
season
not
was
my
hard to
favorite.
not take ownership at
She
all,
does
and that's
not.
what's hard.
And she was saying some conflicting stuff
Yeah.
about one minute she doesn't read comments, the next minute she does read comments. So it was a little confusing. And when it comes to Sally's stuff, one minute like
Mm-hmm.
she is trying to have a friendship with Sally, the next minute she's not, and the next one minute Sally's a genuine friend, next minute she's not. It's just very confusing with her too. I'm like, I never understand her side with her and Sally.
No, Vanita feels like she is paying or thinking too much about what
Hmm.
the viewer is thinking about what she's saying. Like she's just she doesn't even really say much. Like when she's
Yeah.
talking, she just kind of does like a roundabout thing. So I think she loses a little bit of like herself. Like we just don't know where she stands on a lot of those things.
Hmm.
I don't know. I just think she's a little too filtered, maybe, and not really being
Yeah.
herself and letting us know how she actually feels about things, except for Craig. But I guess they kind of made up this episode. I don't know.
Yeah, that whole thing was weird too. I was like, oh, all of it was odd. That whole show was just a weird show.
Weird show, weird people. It's a weird mix of energies. None of them like each other. That's all I got to say about that show. Honestly, if Southern Charm ended, I wouldn't care that much. I do love Southern Charm, and I just would keep rewatching it. I think Shep should have a spinoff.
Shep, please. I would love that. Oh my God, he should have like a fishing show.
That's what I was saying. Shep with me. Like, ship with me.
Shep with me. And it's a fishing show. There's a show like this already exists. It's that it's a hunting show and a fishing show, but he could do a version of this, or he could guest star on the show, or they could do like some sort of collaboration.
hmm
He goes fishing and then has to make a meal with whatever he catches that night.
I would love that. And he could have his friends, his Southern, like, he could have them join in. Like, Craig could join in for one episode.
Yes.
And you know what? I like this for
And he
him.
should go surfing too.
Yeah, I want to see all of it. Just give us Shep's bachelor
Beach
life where he's
life.
just hanging, has a house on the beach. Just be chill, dude. You don't have to be part of this drama.
No, Shep's Chef's Beach Bungalow. That's a tongue twister.
And Molly, she sings the opening theme song. There we go.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, how cute.
We got it all. Should we go to Southern Hospitality?
Let's.
I don't really have a lot to say on this episode because it sounds like the big stuff is happening next episode with Emmy having a panic attack for something she said and she should own up to.
Mm.
She said that Bradley was scary. And yeah, that is a microaggression and she needs to apologize for it. And I'm not, I don't care if she has a big panic attack about this right now.
I don't either. I'm also so confused because they literally said it to her at the dinner table.
Yeah,
They said the word microaggression.
I don't think she's listening when people are talking.
No, so I'm like, and then now she's getting mad about it. I'm like, if you use your ears, you would have heard that at the dinner table when you supposedly apologized.
Mm-hmm.
So no, I don't understand what's going on here.
I don't either.
She's so annoying. I'm not gonna lie. I can't handle her.
Me too. Okay, maybe hot take of this season. Maybe I just don't know the whole story. I feel like Grace is being ganged up on a little bit
What do you mean?
with the girls' night, the girls and gays' night. I just feel like nobody's on
Wait,
her side right now.
did you see what happened?
Yeah, she went to
Yeah,
talk.
sobriety coach.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't think they know. Nobody
No, I
else
know.
knows.
I know, but I'm thinking that I felt like that was a little much. Like she was apologizing for what she had said. Yes, she might have been going at Maddie a little bit, and it was inappropriate, but I didn't feel like for the girls and gays night that everybody was like, okay, it's your time to leave. You can leave
I
now.
agree, and
That
like
was a little much.
I like Mia a lot, but I did not appreciate Mia raising her voice as much as she did at Grace either. And like now, I cause like that scene happened before Grace like revealed that she had an addiction.
Mm-hmm.
So like I feel like after knowing that, it changed my perspective on it, I will say. So I don't know if that's like a
Maybe
kind of
that
a
could be a
bad
thing.
thing on my half, you know? Yeah, I think it's hard. Like I think I had a more judgment towards her attitude, I guess, before I knew she had an addiction
Yeah,
and like
I
was
just
like dealing with that as well.
for sure. No, I just feel like the thing she said about Maddie and Joe, something about like, does Joe like it from behind or something like that?
Like, have you ever fucked Joe in the ass?
Which, okay, it's kind of a funny question. Like,
What
whatever.
like is deeply personal on like a reality TV show that's like being aired nationally.
I guess, yeah, that's true. But I thought the reaction was a little crazy. Like, they can definitely like Grace, like, no, we're not asking that. But she owned up to it and apologized immediately. Like once she knew that she was wrong. And then they
Yeah.
all were like, get out right now. And then she was like, can I have my phone? And they're like, and I was like, guys, have a conversation. We can all have a conversation with each other.
Yeah, I can't tell. It's like, was she genuinely unsure?
I don't
Or
know.
did she like for sure not, did she for sure know that like they didn't hook up and was like trying to embarrass? You know?
Yeah, I have no idea.
I couldn't tell either. Like she's just, I can never really read her if I'm gonna be honest.
Me either. And I'm having harder time reading Maddie since
Me
her being with
too.
Joe. I don't
Me
know.
too.
She's it's just also she also is seeming really filtered this
Yeah,
season.
because like I wish that she would have, I guess, not gone along with them like asking Grace to leave.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't love that it was everybody else fighting Maddie's battle. Like I feel like Maddie stayed quiet during the whole time, at least from what we saw,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody else was yelling at Grace for Maddie, where it was like, okay, this is kind of weird.
Yeah,
I like
I thought
Maddie's
so
just
too.
staying silent.
Yeah, it was I just didn't like everybody ganging up on
Yeah,
Grace because I don't think it was that horrible. You know, of a question. I
yeah.
mean, it was definitely personal, but it could have just been like, dude, like it should have been like, dude, shut up, like whatever. And then like
I don't know. I
maybe
think
not.
it's
I don't
pretty
know.
well, mostly if it's like it was very clear that people knew they didn't. So
Mm,
I took it as the ways like, oh, she actually for sure knew that they didn't and was trying to like bring that conversation up again, even though it was
I
like
just kind of took it
settled.
as a joke, but I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? But then we had them all bobbing for cucumbers. That was about it. That was about it. This. Oops, sorry, it's the cat's food. I don't know. That's all I really have on the show for this time.
Well, I like to say the way she spoke about her addiction was like very authentic and like a beautiful way to put it. Like I feel like she
I agree.
explained it so well in a way I've never heard before, but like that really was like, whoa.
I agree. And at first, when I was like, "Oh, she's meeting the sobriety coach on screen,"
Hmm.
but no, their conversation was really beautiful together.
Yeah. And I feel like sometimes like maybe you put it on screen because it's like almost gonna hold you accountable more.
Mm-hmm.
Or like that's what you're hoping for at least.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I just thought, beautiful moment. And I'm
Agree,
kind of,
wavy baby.
yeah, I just hope that everything works out for her. I do think it's really beautiful how, like, yes, people gang up on her currently right now, but
Hmm.
like all of the everybody on the cast has always said that they like, hope that they wish the best for Grace,
Hmm.
and like she's so, like everybody talks so highly of her that they just hope that she can like make it out,
I
you
agree.
know. So it's kind
I
of
really
sweet.
like Grace. She's
Me
probably my
too.
favorite on the show, to be honest.
Me too.
If you can't tell, because I'm like defending her, being like, she just mentioned like Joe likes to be fucked in the ass.
I like her and Maddie a lot. So when it's like those two fighting, I have a hard time
Yeah.
figuring it out.
My only other thing with this episode, I love that Mia didn't go on a date with Justin.
Yes. Thank
Thank God,
God.
Mia, you deserve way better.
Way better.
And here's the thing with you, Mia. Yes, you should have a man that loves you. But when a man really is into you, we don't have to go for him, you know? I think that's what she liked to Justin in the beginning because Justin was
Hmm.
like all in on her, you know, like but then I guess when he wasn't, then she backed up. But like Mia, she is gonna have a great relationship someday. I
Hmm.
just know it.
And not
But
with
we
him.
got to pass the Justins of the world.
Yeah,
They're
past the
not worth
J's.
the detour.
Past those J's.
All J's.
Hmm.
Okay, my last show, I started it and I'm obsessed, Kendra.
Oh no.
Love Overboard with Gabby Windry is the host. It feels like Love Island meets Below Deck.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah, and I'm loving it. Yeah, you have all these singles on the board, and Gabby is her Gabby self. Sometimes I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit annoying because like she narrates a lot of the show.
Mm.
But then once you kind of get into it and used to it, you're like, okay, this is better. I'm just not used to like that much narration. But I guess that there's a lot of narration in Love Island. I don't know. Don't pay attention to me. Don't listen to me. So basically, there's half of the singles that are on top deck. They're like coupled up. They get oysters, caviar, whatever they want on the top deck, as much alcohol as they want. Bottom deck is doing all the grunt work. They're like cleaning all the sheets, cleaning the bathrooms. They sleep in these tiny, tiny bunks that couldn't even fit two people. And basically, you're trying to get to the top deck and be on the top deck with your person. And if you are not chosen, like say your person now picks somebody else, you have to walk the plank. Then they fall into the water.
So how are you on the bottom deck?
Well, it started off with like a random draw for top deck, and
Oh.
then you can work your way up by either winning challenges and getting up there, or somebody from the top deck doesn't be with like the person they're with up there and chooses a person on the below deck because they have like a cocktail night every night. And there's like certain times throughout the day where top and bottom deck can like talk to each other. Or like there's one couple in the below deck, the bottom deck, who are trying to get on the top deck together. So they're kind of using workaround ways to get to the top, like talk to a person up there. But then when we get up there, I'll bring you up, kind of thing.
Oh.
Yeah, it's good.
To watch it. I'll start it.
I have one favorite couple, and I'm hoping to go all the way. I'm not going to tell you right now because I want to see who yours is once you start it.
Okay.
And what I like about this, it's not one episode a week. You can watch all of it. So I'm 3 episodes
Oh,
in.
okay, perfect. I'll be farther than that.
Yeah,
I'll
you're
probably
like, I'm
finish
done by
it.
the end of the week. No, it's so good.
I'm excited.
Anyway, should we get to our picky dicky? Picky dicky.
Picky, dicky, picky, picky, dicky, picky, dicky.
Well, this might be kind of hard. It's not only a picky dicky, he's not like picking anything. If you had to make a dating love show, what would your concept be?
Well, I think I've said it before, but then you said that it was already a show.
What?
You know, they're told they're going on a different show, but then they like go to a villa and they are put with people for a bit, and then their islands come together and it's
You've
their
never told me this.
exes.
Well, X on the beach, but
But not like not X on the beach, but it's more like really seeing if you no wait, no, this is the idea. I remember it.
okay.
Forget that. It's a current couple that's already together in real life, sent on a show that they're told is already a different show. Then they're put on a villa with their exes to see if this couple, if they were around their exes, would leave their partner for their exes,
Oh,
you
so the
know.
X would come in later in the show.
No,
What?
couples that are already been together in real life, met in real life, are together in real life, in love.
Oh, and they are on a show.
Yeah, on a show, which is like that's the tricky part. Like, why would a regular couple go on a show? You got to figure that part out.
Okay.
They do, or like they're just
Maybe
like
like
said,
there's challenges. It's kind of like an amazing race.
yes, 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 like challenges, but it's like, ooh, actually, we're gonna like totally mess up your entire life. And then they get on the island, and then their exes are there.
Oh my God, I need this show.
And it would
That
actually be
would
so
be
good
so diabolical, so
because
mean,
some people I
but
do think if they were put in the vicinity of their exes would choose their exes,
that would be
which would be
crazy.
like insane.
I would love that.
And then also like how do you get the exes there? Like do the exes know that the couples are going to be there and like they want to get back together with their ex? Or do the exes think that they're going on a dating show? So many things, but
I
it would be
think the
really
exes think
good.
they're going on like a Love Island.
Yeah, they don't think their ex is going to be there, so it's like
Hmm.
ooh ooh ooh. But it's like Love Island kind of vibes. So you guys are just there, like hanging out in a villa, playing challenges too.
I love that.
Yeah, that could be so good. Somebody get it going.
Somebody get it going.
What about you?
Oh my God, I have one, but it's gonna be so cringy. Okay. Have you ever watched people online virtually try to date? Like there's like a Twitch stream and it's two people, that are virtually streaming together, but they're like at a table, but like one's one avatar, one's another avatar, but you can hear their voices talk to each other.
No. You are exposing yourself right now. You gotta stop it.
Okay, you gotta watch them sometime because they're hilarious and so awkward at the same time. Because they'll like, I don't even want to say it, like they could like touch each other's hands and then one be like, "Ooh." Okay, yeah.
What are you watching?
I haven't watched this many times, but
It sounds like you're obsessed with it.
no, I'm not. I've seen like two videos, but with the one I'm specifically thinking in my brain is now locked in my brain, where I think about it honestly quite often about how cringy it is that they're probably dating now, but virtually, and maybe doing things separately, but I don't really know. It was okay. Anyway, that would be my thing. I'd want to watch like a whole show of people reality dating, but then we also see them like kind of like The Circle, you know how they're in their own rooms and then they can talk to each other in different rooms to do like challenges and stuff.
Oh.
That's what I want. They're stuck in their own room. Kind of maybe like a Love is Blind, even though I hate a Love is Blind. But instead of them meeting in rooms, they meet in virtual rooms, virtual dates. I don't know.
Oh, uh,
And
I
maybe
feel
it's like casted to people that don't go out, like don't aren't super social. So they do it virtually on TV. I would watch it. Okay. What's
uh,
your picky dicky?
uh, my picky dicky is if you had to have the bottom half of a reality TV story.
This is the weirdest question, and I'm going to go with Jiggy.
Not way at all. That's hilarious. You
Eh,
waddle around in your little tuxedo pants.
It'd be so cute. New Year's be. What a weird question.
I know. I have a follow-up if you want it after.
Sure.
I would have to say Jesse Solomon so I could be tall.
That one makes complete sense. I too would love to be tall, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the size of Jiggy, so you'll be
Yeah,
super
I'll
tall.
have to walk you around, not to hold you up. And then I can reach all the top things on the grocery store
That would be
shelves.
really nice.
Yeah. My
Be
follow-up
tall.
question is which reality TV star's top half would you like to have for your bottom half?
So you're like inverse?
It's both your top halves, but their top half is your bottom half.
What?
Top half, top half,
How do I walk?
their
On my
hand.
head?
No, it's their hands. You guys just switch between doing handstands and
Well, I can't do a
walking.
handstand very long, so let me think of something that can do a long handstand. Well, Sean Johnson was on Special Forces and Celebrity Apprentice, so I'm gonna say Sean Johnson because she can do a long handstand.
That is very smart.
Thank you.
Wow.
Who would you pick?
I think I would have to choose Lindsay Hubbard. Strong, I feel like she'd be really fast.
She would be not gonna do that. Ping.
You're like a vampire.
Or like a horror movie, like.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that was a weird question to end it on. So I'm glad I have my bottom half and my top half. And I was gonna say bottom half if we had to pick a new top half. I wasn't say bottom half Jiggy, top half Daphne. Then I'd be like cat dog.
Mm, that's a good question too.
Nope, no more of those. We're done with these questions.
Well, you gotta answer it, so it's only right if I get to answer it
Yeah, you
too.
answer it then.
Okay. Jesse Solomon and Lisa Vanderpump.
Very tall Lisa Vanderpump. Love.
Mm.
Okay, well, that's all we got. So, see you next week, probably when more Wes and Amanda stuff comes out.
Ruh-roh.
Bye. Are you gonna say bye?